Oh, hi. How's it going? I'm just working on my buddy Alan's bike. I'm going to watch Wakanda or listen to Wakanda while I'm doing it, so maybe I'll chirp up with comments here and there. Other than that, let's take a bike apart and clean it. I gotta tell you, I don't know if I'm a super huge fan of all the different versions of freewheels. I'd kind of like to see just one, but I'm old school. In fact, I'd be fine with Hyperglide like forever. I don't need anything else. I mean, give me some Hyperglide and I'm happy. Or like P. Diddy would say, give me some Astroglide and I'm happy. Sorry. The 15-year-old in me, or the 12-year-old in me thought it was funny, so. I live with that. I've found that cleaning wheels on the trilling stand is like the best way to do it ever. Dramatic music. Really dramatic music. So I do a lot of cleaning of wheels and hubs and cassettes and stuff, and I think by far the best place to do it is on the trilling stand, but it also means that you're going to get some splatter. So if you don't want to get everything soaked that's immediately around it, put a towel over it or something. And move the nicer bikes. I would say there's too many bikes in here, but it's like a blessing. I got 2 more jobs today. So I went from just the right amount of bikes to even more bikes that is better. So I'm cool with that. These wheels got a bath yesterday and in the bathtub and the shower, and so they're pretty clean already, but I want to go the extra distance because I'm going for speed. I'm all alone. My time of need. Sorry, I'm weird. My gosh, Alan, you were not kidding about this cassette being grody.
I regret not being there with all of you.
Would I be right in guessing that you have never ever cleaned this cassette and that you've used this bike for your commuting all through your schooling? Rain or shine. which is rad, dude. You're rad, you know it. I love these rags that I'm using right here. They've got like a sewn border on them, so it's not like just the edge of a ripped towel. There's like a sewn border on the edge. Oh, and I know on the edit of this, it's going to be all crazy with the sound in the background. I don't care. I do care. It's just, I got to get this bike done today, which means that I have to do it a certain way. I can't just treat it like a photo shoot, if you know what I'm saying. Just pulling chunks out. That's crazy. And why am I not taking off the cassette and putting it in my ultrasonic? Because I don't have the tool to get this SRAM hub off, or cassette off. Sucks. Note to self, get that tool. Because then I could just be like putting this in the ultrasonic, and like, you know, half hour later it's done. I think I'm gonna have to bolt my stand to this table. I mean, I got one of the cool Park Tool like stands for tuning stands, but it's not bolted down to the table itself. And I've had this when I didn't have the Park Tool tuning stand base. I just had the stand itself bolted straight to the table, and that was fine. But I wanted to be able to tilt and stuff and have all the pockets and stuff for tools. So I got this base like a bunch of years, well, not a bunch of years, a year or so about ago. And I just haven't bolted it to the table yet. And now I am motivated to get it bolted to the table, because when you're working on stuff like this, it has a tendency to try to move around. On really, really dirty cassettes, if I can't get them perfect, because this is just a rush job, I've got to do the best I can in the amount of time I can. So I can't spend the world doing this and getting it absolutely perfect, or else I normally would. And hopefully, Alan, you bring it back, I will make it totally perfect. But on this, I got to clean it as good as I can, but then I have to go and make sure all the shift ramps are cleaned out, and I use a pick to go in and just kind of clean out the shift ramps. Once it seems kind of, I don't know, like a minuscule detail, but it will make it the world of difference when it comes to shifting a little bit later on. Plus, I think your cassette's maybe a little done, Alan. I don't think it was your chain, because when I checked your chain, it still has life in it. It's like the old chain that you had on there, it seemed like it was fine. Man, brand new towel, just like that. Schmutz. had this little, it's like a bathtub with a brush on the bottom of it. Since I was a little kid, like probably an infant, for some reason, it's always come with me wherever I've gone. I never ever really think of it as like a memento. Think of it as a really good bicycle tool. Not so much as a momentum or memento. Yeah, Alan, when I reach up into this cassette, I can feel like cogs.
Creo. Start by running a comparative analysis.
5, 6, 7, somewhere in there, moving around, man. I think that's about as clean as that cassette's gonna get without being taken off and put in an ultrasonic cleaner. I can live with it. Yeah, I have a water pressure sprayer in my kitchen. I'll tell you what though, when you're doing stuff like what I'm doing, it comes in handy. You can get in there, pinpoint where you want to put the pressure without it getting pretty much too much everywhere.
What's the confidence rate?
98.7%, Princess. Would you like me to
Nice.
put the heart-shaped hair?
And yeah, it's a cleaning solution that's in here. Not a strong one, just a kind of a bike bathing solution, if you will. Nice.
Give you the strength
That'll work.
and take you to the ancestral plane.
Oh my gosh. It's just like chunks of dirt falling out of that cassette. I'm gonna have to sweep and vacuum in here later. But it's a good thing about having hard floors in your kitchen. I mean, it's not shop, the Schatzen. There we go. Oh, I was gonna say, one of the secrets I have, I don't know if it's really a secret or not, but one of the things that I do is when I've got a really, really tough, like some really bad oil kind of stuff on something, and I want to get it off, and I want to do it like really quickly. I don't want to like wait a long time. Goo Gone works fantastic.
How?
Like Goo Gone is one of my favorite products in the world, man. I swear. When it comes to cleaning stuff,
How did I not choose you?
it just takes the nastiest of stuff off and makes everything else look shiny and bright. Like that piece, that was just seconds. It's just like spotless. You gotta like stuff like that.
So I can be strong.
Making a mess, making a mess.